Like that time that we were in a band and you fucking kicked me out twice.
I love that you and Fuzz are friends. The fucking angry guys are just friends with each other. Like,
dude, I thought Fuzz was a fun-loving dude. Like he told me he was an asshole. And I'm like, this is news to me. You seem really nice on tour.
Well, he's listening, so
he's well. In that case, fuck him. All right, should we get this old
wait on you, bro. Wait on
this old donkey show on the road? Hell, we're back! Brian isn't here because he didn't know that was the beginning, but we're back! It's episode 108. I'm your host, as always, Matt Musselwhite. That's Bryan Kern, and split up in two different locations, we have Rick Shaw. Hold on, I'm pointing the wrong way. Rick Shaw and Justin Brock.
Yeah.
Lesnar.
It's all
from
good.
Fantom Figures. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm excellent.
Oh, great.
Did you receive the gift baskets we sent out before the show so you guys had the champagne? Did you send out the...
Must have got lost in the mail.
Never mind. Yeah, interns. Unpaid interns.
Everything else.
Mine might have got stolen off my porch.
Porch pirates. Gotta love it. Has everyone had an eventful week? Has it been fun? You know, is there still a war going on? I don't check.
Yesterday was my birthday. What's up? Whoop, whoop. Man, officially old as shit.
Feliz cumpleaños, man. How was your quinceañera?
Well, I had a lot of creepy old men staring at me in my dress.
As you should. As you should.
We actually legit talked about orgies and swinging, actually.
Yeah, we were talking about Ren Fair orgies.
No, last night we were talking about orgies.
That Brian was talking about swinging.
So it actually wasn't me. It was actually Rickshaw's wife, but she brought she brought it up, and then she didn't realize that where they live currently is like swinger capital of Texas. So
you had to tell them that because you know that for an undisclosed reason that I have yet to find out.
Oh no, it's disclosed. I fucking live here, Matt. It's not rocket science.
Yeah,
it's
you live
all
there.
Over the place.
You live there, but do you participate?
No.
I don't know, Brian. I feel like I've seen you pretty close to a swing set.
You can't just kick yourself out of that scenario, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I get invited, or if someone comes to me and they're like, "Hey, you want to check this thing out?" I'm gonna go watch.
I've seen Eyes Wide Shut. Okay, my parents didn't know because they were in the next room and I had the door closed. But I saw that fucking movie. I know.
I heard they have a great cheese spread before every Austin orgy.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to go to the orgy and get the charcuterie boards, you sick fucks.
First they spread the cheese, and then they spread the cheeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First they spread the cheese, and then they spread the cheeks.
Okay, if I didn't boot you, our fan base would just be fucking mad at me at that point, okay? That cheese joke. God.
And we're back.
I mean, technically, when you spread the cheeks, you could spread the cheese too.
Oh man, he never leaves it alone.
He just doesn't stop.
You have a very classy, nice contemporary background.
I told him, I go, you have the fanciest background we've seen so far. He's got a grandfather clock and like a really nice, shelf.
I'm over here.
Yeah,
it's the corner of the store class Bass Pro Shop.
You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like the living room. Oh, we lost him. It kind of looks
like that's a perfect way to freeze it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he's back.
We're back. It kind of looks like the living room that Chiodos played in back in like 2005 or some shit when they did that actual house show. That's what the living room looks like.
That's
Justin,
your kitchen.
Are you there?
No, he's frozen as shit.
He is frozen.
He's frozen AF.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man, you were in carbonite for a minute, bro.
Keep glitching. I'm sorry.
Can we say Jace? Can we give a shout out to JC on the show? We're allowed to say that.
Jesus Christ.
What's up to Jesus? Yeah.
It depends on the context. You're saying what's up? You're not using it in like a derogatory term?
Jesus Christ, like that?
Yeah, that's
Christ on a cracker.
That's what we do here. My brother in Christ. What is wrong with you?
Jesus tap dancing Christ.
All right, should we get into the stories of the week? Do we want to talk new tours? Does anyone know any new tours going on? I know this sick-ass metal tour is coming along pretty quickly here. This is heavy brutality. Okay, I'll be honest, I've never heard of Distant, but I'll just assume they're nasty if they're on this tour. But Angel Maker, Signs of the Swarm, Upon a Burning Body, Lorna Shore, Carnifex, and Suicide Silencio.
Upon just released their new song. They've got a new album coming out. I'm excited for it. Lorna Shore, I mean, they're writing, obviously. They got a new album coming out as well.
They've been nasty.
Fucking gonna be ridiculous.
Suicide Silence has some new stuff coming. I read, right?
Yeah, and then Homeboy we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suicide is they just re-released the Cleansing. All these anniversaries, dude. It's cool, you know. I can go get my shit on vinyl. I feel old as fuck though.
Dude, seriously. Oh man. For like 20th anniversary, I'm like, oh god.
That hurt.
Gray hairs out.
That fucking hurt. But then I just saw that gent band Reflections. They just remastered their debut album for the 10th anniversary, and I'm like, holy shit, that's already been 10 years. Where have I been?
I thought that was my dog. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's my dog. She's getting mad. Somebody's trying to get close to her food.
You're good. We like dogs. We like dogs. If you want to bring her on, you can.
But we don't like Dogecoin.
Ooh, that's not true.
No, fuck Doge. Doge is worthless.
I don't know. So you're so passionate about fictional currency.
I know.
It's not
it's almost like you had some and then lost a lot of it.
Yeah.
Doge? No, I'm more pissed off at Safe Moon than anything. Just Safe Moon and Kevin. Just a bad investment.
Pumped all that Doge into Einstein bagels. You're like, God damn it. They're losing me.
I love me some bagels.
Me too.
All right, you guys want to make fun of some fucking teen idols? Let's do it. The biggest story of the week has to be the icon of pop punk music, the man solely responsible for bringing back pop punk. Oh, no. MGK says he's leaving rock music. Can you believe the man that blessed us with generic pop punk music is leaving rock music? He's going to return to his natural form. He's going to be a white boy rapper again.
I could have swore. You know what? This is so funny. I cared less about this actual headline than the headline of him and Megan Fox sharing each other's blood. They actually drink each other's blood. And I thought that's where we were going with this. I didn't even think it was relevant to talk about him in rock music anymore.
You know,
I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Thank Jesus Christ. Thank Jesus Christ for him actually exiting, in a formidable fashion and just going back to where he belongs.
And going back to the genre that Eminem chased you away from.
I'm going to say right now that that first album I would defend, and then he kept running his mouth every week.
This is true.
And I was like, okay, I like some of your songs, but you keep talking shit. And then it would calm down for a minute, and then it'd be like, oh, now he's talking shit about Slipknot. At a show where Slipknot's playing.
That was the thing that really happened.
Yeah.
Rickshaw would only chime into our shows to tell us that the MGK album wasn't that bad.
Well, I would get I would get a notification. I'd get a notification while I'm at work, and it seemed like almost every week when I did actually decide to pop in from going out back of the bar, it would be like y'all talking about MGK again, and I'd be like, is this every week? The album isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, you're like that lone caller.
But I will say,
rag on him so much.
I will say now though, that second album, I was like, I don't care anymore. But I see what you're doing, roping in Will Smith's kids because they're famous and getting them on a track.
You see all the guest appearances that are going to be on his tour? That's what's crazy. If he's leaving rock, it's like, dude, you still have like a whole fucking tour to do. Like playing this music.
It's a goodbye tour. It's got a goodbye.
It's a farewell to rock tour. Oh man.
What kind of egotistical fuck do you have to be to think that you actually played a pivotal role in any type of rock music to announce that you're leaving rock music? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the delusion that he's sitting in. Oh man.
Look at this picture. Tell me, many things wrong with this picture.
I thought that was like Vanilla Ice at first.
Every single tattoo he has is it should be a sin. He's going to hell twice over for every single one of those atrocious, ugly pieces of shit.
It's like
big ass rose. Like, you're not Jonathan Davis. You don't need.
It's Spencer's Gifts walls.
Oh,
oh my god.
It's that super tight like Under Armour shirt that's just all tattoos, so you can have like a sleeve and look harder. But it's the real thing.
Those 50-cent tattoos you'd get out of the sticker machine.
Oh no! What is he doing with his hand? What is this?
We all went to high school with this guy.
He's gripping the little ball that he bought his fake tattoo and pulled it out of.
He's telling you, girl, it's about that big.
It's about
Sublime. How are you just
No,
like
he's
acting hard? And
he's measuring. He's measuring Megan Fox's toe thumb.
wow, that's fact. She has toe thumb. She legit has toe thumb.
He's like,
hold on. I'm gonna have to get a toe thumb picture. I'm gonna have to get a Megan Fox toe thumb picture.
That's not okay. Oh,
okay.
Gross. Yeah, the Ernst did not give me a toe thumb picture. I was unaware of that.
It's like an actual fucking toe.
All right. I'll Google
Got a stubby nail and everything.
I'm sending it to you, Matt. Oh my god.
Flux toe thumb.
No, I'm sending you one. I'm sending you a fucking. I'm sending you a picture right now.
All right, cool.
Oh my
that way
god.
I can keep it on Penguin Club.
Oh no.
I wish somebody would Photoshop sandals on her hands.
She doesn't
sandals on.
Hey, she doesn't need a mallet when she's playing whack-a-mole.
Wow.
Tell you that much.
Okay.
Do we have anything? Jesus, do we have anything else in the chamber for MGK?
Yeah, can we talk about him and Megan Fox literally drinking each other's blood and how gross that is?
How about the fact that Megan Fox says she manifested MGK when she was a little girl by fantasizing about the perfect guy? Yeah,
that's disgusting.
That's a real thing.
How about that? Yeah, that's a real thing. How about first off,
shit.
a couple years ago, it was Jada and Will giving these disgusting interviews about their sex life and their issues and their problems and all the rappers Jada was fucking. And now it seems to be Megan Fox and MGK. Like, just go away. You're weird. You're goofy. They're like the new age Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Like, the blood shit. They're fucking goofy, man.
It's been
I
done.
bet she can flip the hell out of a quarter.
Oh my god! With her, god, y'all are going to hell.
Are we?
Yeah, anyone who's
We could
appeared
flip
on
a
this
flapjack.
show, when we send out those gift baskets with the cheese and the expired meats and
And the
Corbel
sour cream.
and the sauerkraut, it comes with it comes with a one-way ticket to hell.
Well, shit. At least I get to see Tupac. What's up?
That's all the
Data
interesting
one.
people are anyways.
Thank God.
I was going to say Princess Diana, but it's whatever. Oh, I can't. No, we don't have any British fans. No one's offended.
What about that meme? My favorite thing to come out of the, any Megan Fox MGK shit is like the meme where it's like him and Travis Barker hanging out with Megan Fox and the Kardashian chick, and it's like when the front of house staff dates the back of house staff.
Yeah, I see that. That's good.
Oh, no.
That's good. That's some good, clean memeing.
All right, I'm actually gonna add it in just right now because I have it. I didn't mean to do that one, but I'm gonna add this one in because I have it, and I'm gonna throw it up on the fucking screen here in just a sec. Yeah. Oh, you already did it?
Oh God! Why? What is wrong? Is that her left or her right hand? What is going on? Why is it that? Why is it
It's her right hand and her left foot.
and her left foot. Is this body shaming? Is this politically correct? Are we not allowed to do this?
If you're famous, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're famous, you got money.
You
like
signed
you're,
up for this.
My feelings
I
are hurt,
think-
but I'm a millionaire.
I think it's okay if we make fun of more dudes than chicks.
You,
Okay.
you signed
Right
up
now,
for it.
All right. Well, okay. So let's make fun of some chicks. So, Brian, you're a big fan of this chick. Your girl, Bad Baby, recently said she made $50 million on
Yeah, she did.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, she did.
She then provided receipts and proof that she made $50 million. Now, I want to remind you that Brian was kind of into her when we first brought her up on the show.
That's
So
not true. That is not true.
Did you
That is
catch her
true.
outside?
That is not true. I do. I said I made a lot of.
That's
now
not
she's-
even her.
Yeah, it is.
yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
The ones where she's super dark just don't look.
That's
realistic.
brand new. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's her.
Is she converting
I don't, judges, I don't think
to
you can
not
say that.
white?
No, yeah, you can. No. Homegirl that
Mm.
was white said she was black for years, and people believed her. We can say that
Woke
she's converting
Vicky?
to black. Woke Vicky? What?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know woke Vicky.
Yeah, Whoa, Vicky said she was black. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
I just read an article about. Okay, so now we're talking about ratchet shit. Okay, so Bad Baby and Woe Vicky had a rivalry a couple years ago. Woe Vicky admitted that like the whole thing was for clout, and she was just like, it was all for fake. And I was like, no, really?
She should be canceled.
Who is Woe Vicky?
Woe Vicky is the.
Get the fuck out of here, Brian. God, okay? You just don't live on YouTube. You don't know about Woe Vicky. Ching chong, bing bong, bitch.
I thought you said, whoa, bro. Okay, first of all, how dare you, sir? How dare you? He added me back.
That's how the song goes.
Party in here.
He's like, Justin's like in here alone, and he's like Garth.
He comes in, he's in there by himself. He just goes,
smiling.
Ching chong, bing bong.
He's like, you ever seen that scene in Scanners where that guy's head blew up?
Now's your chance, Justin. Now's your chance.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? I really wish you guys would.
Did he freeze?
Did you really freeze, or was that fake?
No, I did that on purpose.
Oh, you got me. Damn.
Bravo.
That was good. Oh shit, dude. Oh, he didn't break anything. Oh, wow.
Damn. All right, you want to make fun of chicks?
Yeah, what's the next? Who's the next chick we're barreling over here?
All right, so apparently at CinemaCon over the weekend, Olivia Wilde happened to be served divorce papers from Jason Sudeikis.
Yes.
On stage while she was presenting. Is this a coincidence or done totally on purpose?
That's on purpose. I'm calling on purpose.
Real quick.
Maybe she's real dodgy.
So we're talking
process server.
A process server went up on stage
and served her.
That is one of the most ball moves, first of all, by any process server of all time. Second, I mean...
Yeah, I served Olivia Wilde, and afterwards I got to meet the dude from Star Trek.
Ted Lasso's got some balls on him, you know what I mean?
The headline is Ted Lasso is an asshole.
So, what's the reason? What is the reason that fucking Jason Sudeikis
that you would get divorced from Olivia Wilde?
Would want to separate from Olivia Wilde? Was she okay? Is she Amber Hearding him? Is she just a complete fucking psycho, or did she also shit the bed?
Wow, she really became
that
a
would be You just said Amber Hearding him twice.
Stop it! You're hurting me.
You're hurting me.
It's that infographic of crazy and hot, so you never know where they fall.
There's the ratio of hot to crazy. Yeah. Yes, we talk. There's the reason we're gonna eventually get canceled because they're gonna find out it's true and we're sexist pieces of shit because we know about the ratio.
It's the diminishing returns. You know, if she first date says I'll go ass to mouth, you got to reassess some things.
What is diminishing returns?
A point of diminishing returns would be when you've reached a certain point where it's no longer beneficial for you to continue doing something and you're actually going to decline in performance or decline in the desired result you're looking for, given the work you're putting in.
All right, so coincidence on purpose. What do you think about Olivia Wilde getting served?
On purpose for sure.
I say on purpose because they got lawyers, and that's the thing is they're supposed to have lawyers that talk, and they're famous, so they got lawyers.
She's probably real dodgy.
Wow, who am I speaking to? Okay, can we also agree that Olivia Wilde, as great as she is, great actress, she has never looked better than Tron?
That's when I fell in love with her. Tron.
Yeah. Tron Olivia Wilde is like peak Olivia Wilde.
Tron made me go through puberty all over again at like 25.
Yeah, and then they were like, we're putting out a sequel too, and then we all got hard for it. And
what am I going to do? Put it in my 3D TV that burned out? Now they don't make them anymore? Thanks a lot. Fucking Tron.
And let's give it up for antiquated technology.
I'll drink to that.
I'm empty.
Oh, no. I'll go grab you one. Entertain the crowd. You want one of those or a highlight?
Light beer.
I was supposed to mention earlier there was a bunch of band dudes departing bands this week. So Rivers and Niles guitarist left. He's one of those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
The drummer for Hollowfront left. He's that dude.
I just saw them.
The drummer for Suicide Silence, Alex Lopez, just announced his departure today, and they announced his replacement.
I am sad about that one because I do like Alex, and he's always been a kind person to me.
He's an OG member as well.
That's true.
Yeah, that band's down to...
Okay, real quick. I just want the world to know.
Related at all.
And he just got grilled for it by Fuzz. He's drinking a Miller fucking Lite.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, well...
He's from Denton.
All right. So
God.
I don't... Look,
no,
listen.
I'm not. That's not rude. You're the one being a dickhead. That's like bringing someone from Flint, Michigan over and be like, hey... Look at this fucking piece of shit. He's drinking Evian. You know what Evian is? It's naive spelled backwards.
But that's also like giving someone shit for watching X-Men the animated series. We've all fucking done it.
I would never. It's a great series, and it's on Disney Plus right now.
That's true.
Well,
it's a great series.
Here we
They're
go.
Not paying us,
to them.
They're not paying us. Don't stream it. You guys want to make fun of some more chicks? No. I got dudes. Straight dudes. Our idol, questionable. Me and Brian's idol that we've been following religiously for the past couple of years.
I don't know who this is. I can't confirm that I know who this is.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
All right. I do.
What's he doing?
Everything.
He was unceremoniously and unfortunately punched in the back of a head leaving a nightclub.
Okay, can I say?
Is he okay?
He's fine.
Okay?
I hope he's fine. He didn't even turn around.
He's okay.
He didn't even turn around, and I want to say that it didn't even make like full contact because if you watch the video, the dude swings and 6ix9ine, who it looks like it's 6ix9ine. I don't know, but
was it Will Smith?
But he doesn't flinch or he doesn't move. He doesn't even acknowledge it. The security guard behind him pushes the dude back, and there becomes a little tussle. But 6ix9ine doesn't turn around.
Is he just ready to die?
Probably, bro. Yeah.
Death Wish.
Yeah, dude.
Man,
he's like, I'm so sick of playing this fictional character.
Do you remember
like in Futurama, Spuds McKenzie just ready to fucking die.
Let's recall that when he first got out of prison for being a total snitch, he was at a house somewhere in New York with like stacks of money on a back porch, right? And the neighbor girl saw him and Instagrammed him and basically doxed where he was at. And she's like, oh my God, he's in my backyard. And people knew. And he fucking took off. He fled. He was like, oh, I can't be here. People want to kill me.
Yeah,
well, he already got stitches right after that, right? Because he snitched.
Okay.
No, I don't think he did, actually. That was actually the worst.
I had to, okay? If I didn't...
I approve that one. That was
a certain standard we have to uphold. So, yeah, our boy gets punched in the back of the head, leaving the nightclub.
Your boy?
Shitty, but, yeah, our boy. We're big 6ix9ine supporters. We've been down from day one. That's me in the back there.
Yeah, that's Matt.
Shit, dude, we're on the wrong show, Justin.
I mean, my question is, are you more of a 6 or more of a 9?
I'm more of a 6'9". But I want to know from you guys, when's the last time you sucker punched someone? It doesn't have to be in the back of the head. That's too exclusive.
I'm not one for sucker punching, honestly.
Yeah,
honestly,
I don't even remember the last time I punched someone outside of just
like my little brother
training or something. I did.
You guys never sucker punched anyone, really?
I did play the.
Because we're not pieces of shit, Matt.
God, I had a top 3. What the fuck?
I'm a huge dude. I'm like 6'4", so like if I hit somebody, like I might like.
Better.
Matt may not.
Definitely not going to ID you when they wake up.
Matt may not be aware of this, but that's assault. And I don't know.
That's assault, brother.
I don't know if it's the best.
So I shouldn't tell that story about the Dillinger Escape Plan concert when the strobe light went off and the dude kept throwing beer on us and we sucker punched the shit out of him.
Just say it was an involuntary reaction from the lights.
Yeah, I was having a stroke. Just keep jabbing him in the face.
Well, speaking of, Dillinger was one of my favorite bands. But
I thought you were going to say speaking of strokes.
That is not a fucking shock to me at all. Listening to
that's
the music
that's one of my favorite bands. But doing a whole tour with them, I was like, can we stop this sporadic music with the lights blinking all the time? I'd be at the merch table being like, hey kid, what's up? Oh, you like my band? Cool, man. And I'd be like, so I'm gonna go outside because I don't want to die.
Can we do the next one unplugged?
I don't recommend doing cocaine at their shows, but if you do cocaine at their shows, do a lot of cocaine at their shows.
Just go in the bathroom for a while.
Yeah, hey,
I did, and the guitarist from Revocation saw me, and it was weird.
We can't condone doing cocaine anymore because you might just get some fentanyl and die. So
That's true.
Please don't.
I didn't say fentanyl.
No, I did because it's in cocaine.
But we condone doing the good coke, right?
Yeah.
With no fentanyl.
I condone going straight to Columbia from the source.
Columbia, South Carolina?
Or Vegas.
I don't recommend going there.
Or Vegas.
Or
Vegas has some good one.
I know a guy in Vegas named Bacon. He'll hook you up. Good times.
Good times.
That's all I had on the docket. We're all done. There's no one else to make fun of. You want to go back to Bad Baby?
No, not at all.
Can we?
I want to go back to toe thumbs. Yeah, I mean, look at that thing.
You shall receive.
Look at that fucking
Just
thing.
look at that thing, man.
Who wins in a fight? Megan Fox with her four-fifths of a hand?
Definitely
Or
Megan Fox
Bad
in
Baby?
a thumb war.
Or Bad Baby?
Maybe.
Like,
Show that picture again. Maybe the cuticle is just the skin's like way too far up on the cuticle.
Okay.
She needs to push it back a little bit.
I know. Listen, can we be real? That's a fake photo, right? That's not her real thumb.
I don't know, man.
it's like a rubber thumb, like on Pee Wee.
It's not a
She's
fake
at a
dick,
game.
it's a thumb.
Hey, did you know that Paul Rubin, Pee Wee was gay? He's actually gay. Did you know that?
He's gay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You
Yeah,
didn't
neither
know
did
that?
I. No, I mean I knew he got caught for jerking off in a theater, but I didn't know he was gay.
All I can think of is like you should replace the thumbs on your poster with Megan Fox's thumb.
Oh my god.
It'd be much more like really disappointing with
Or
a huge
She looks
thumb
like she's at a
pointing
football game anyways.
What if we just did some thumbception? What if we did some thumbception and just put Megan Fox's face on every thumb? And then it becomes like or that picture of Megan Fox with her toe thumb as the thumb.
I don't know if I should boot you or see where this is going.
Oh no, I was done. So if you want
No,
to
let's see where.
All right. I just had to.
It's all right.
It's nice to have a little peace and quiet once in a while.
Yeah. Just a little
And
silence.
we're back.
Real quick, and we're back. Real quick. Hey, if she jerks you off, is it a foot job?
Okay. All right. Okay.
All I can think about is like if she's like,
A lot of people don't know this, but I actually enter foot job as the tags for all our videos so we appear in more searches because you would be shocked to know a lot of people search for foot jobs.
Well,
I would
I
be
can understand
surprised.
every time I come across one.
Okay. All right. We have censors, okay? They're
Oh my.
sponsors.
think of the children.
No,
Please
I don't
don't
want
think
to.
of the
Not
children.
in those
No,
moments.
please don't.
Please don't think of the children. Don't ever fucking
Hey,
think of them.
Buddha Saul.
We're all done.
And we're back!
Hey,
Welcome back.
Oh shit.
hope you like those messages.
I guess we could do the interview.
So what's up?
I mean, this is the obligatory interview. They paid their appearance fee, so we might as well just get to it. We have Fantom Figures here with us. Their new release, Infomania, is streaming everywhere. You can pick it up at select FYE, Tower Records, Virgin Vegas stores, Warehouse Music, and Sam Goody. So make sure you get out and support real physical music that existed 15 years ago. Question number 1. What does Infomania mean? Is that like something to do with Alex Jones?
Oh no. And Justin left. Justin just left the show. He's not.
Sorry, I had
I
to
think-
do something.
I think Infomania was just something I said, right?
Yeah, I mean that's
I thought, well, most of the lyrics in the album
You're the lyrics guy.
yeah, most of the lyrics are about how fucked up the internet is and how much it's fucking us up. And I thought Infomania would be a good, like, it's like nymphomania.
Well,
but it's Infomania.
That's pretty good.
So
it's like everyone's obsession with the internet.
And in what ways do you think the internet's fucking us up?
Can I share an example real quick?
Go ahead.
The reason being is I just read a thing about, I know, but listen, it feeds into this. I just read a thing about Saddam Hussein's son. Saddam Hussein's son was a complete fucking psycho to the point where Saddam Hussein disowned him and told him he couldn't get any of the riches or whatever. And the head executioner for Saddam Hussein said,
"What popsicle stick did you read that on?"
No, listen, it's true. He was fucked up. He would torture people. He would have his people go get women. He would rape them and then feed them to dogs. It was real weird shit.
Oh man,
and the
I
executioner
didn't think we were talking about raping and feeding.
Stop! Just let him finish.
The executioner straight up said that when he discovered the internet is when it started going bad. He said that he discovered the internet and it started going bad. I mean, obviously his dad's a dictator torturing people, but just keep in mind the advent of the internet puts torture, all this shit in front of us.
He just discovered faces of death, and he's like, there are so many better ways.
If you grow up with the concept of no rules and you don't even know what's out there yet, then wait until you find the internet.
How crazy is that? Growing up in an area where you are like not supposed to be around, there's supposed to be rules, but then you have the internet, which is literally no rules.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Dude, I remember being like 13, 14 years old and suddenly finding rotten.com.
Rotten was my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the TikTok where you're like, oh, I just watched a beheading video and now I'm eating dinner with my family. Like those kind of situations people don't even understand.
Yeah, you get desensitized real quick. You know how many times I've seen the opening scene to Saving Private Ryan? I don't even know what the rest of the movie's about.
Okay, I'm going to tell you one of my favorite stories that I love to tell because it has to do with like the early days of the internet, okay? And this gives you an example of like how one thing can turn into another thing really fast. So,
okay, but I have a worse story for you after this.
Okay, so my friend Toby told me that when he was young, and the internet was first coming around, and first coming into people's houses or whatever, he went to his little brothers and he was like, do y'all know about Limp Bizkit? And they were like, fuck no, we don't know about Limp Bizkit. And he's like, well, I'm about to show you. The new Nookie video came out and I'm going to download it on the computer. I'm going to show y'all the Nookie video because it's so sick.
Download that shit from
And so he like clicks it and then for 2 days they wait. And he's like, man, y'all are about to get a taste of some badass new metal because Limp Bizkit is one of the sickest bands to come out right now. 2 days later, he's like, gather around, little bros that are like 4 years old and 6 years old. And he's like, here, I introduce Limp Bizkit Nookie video. Hits play. It's hardcore porn.
No. Was that on purpose?
That's way cooler.
And he was like, oh, shit.
Way cooler than the Nookie video.
I'm still burnt that I never got
tuna.
I'm still burnt that I never got that DMX song featuring Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit and all the other people that were featured on it. Does anybody remember that one track on LimeWire where you'd go to download and it was like Linkin Park, DMX, Jay-Z,
every artist.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Jay-Z, Michael Jackson. I don't think he's been. No.
Jason Voorhees. What the?
I don't even think Anna Kournikova. She don't even sing.
I downloaded it once, but my computer stopped working afterwards.
That shit's just the worst.
Oh, no. Do you remember when you had to go back and restore your computer because you downloaded some gross ass shit and you had to restore it to the earlier version?
I lost my Asking Alexandria interview that way because my computer crashed, restored it to like a couple days ago, and then that shit was not there.
Oh,
now no one believes me. I was there, bro. I talked to Ben and Danny. Nobody believes me.
I remember my little brother clicked on some website and ended up charging my dad several $100s. And,
I do that anytime a chick texts me.
Yeah, my dad got this call one time from this company, and they were like, "Yo, you've got all these charges and sex phone calls." I mean, I did them, but
I'm not denying it.
That's before the internet, bro.
I did them, but the phone sex lines, I did them, but told him I didn't. So
wasn't me.
No, Dad, I don't know what you're talking about. Really, son? It came from this number. 35 minutes.
We were talking about me and your problems, Dad. Okay.
Wait, it took you 35 minutes?
Well, I mean, I listened. I don't know what was going on. She was asking me questions. I was talking.
You're like, I'm 12.
She was a nurse. So she was helping patients and helping me at the same time. I don't know.
Dude, that's some weird shit.
Sorry, I'm inserting an IV. What did you say?
What'd you say, honey?
Slide
I'll suck that dick.
Spit on that needle.
Did anybody ever back in the day, like when you had your fucking house phone, did anybody ever pick it up and dial like 1-800-butt-sex and just to see if that was anything? And 9 times out of 10, if you typed in a sexual word in the phone number following 1-800 or some bullshit, it connected you to something.
Yes.
You to some sort of
I didn't gamble
we would do
like
it on pay phones at like the laser tag place, because that's when your parents would drop you off and you could do all the bad shit.
Listen.
And we would there was one number, I don't remember what it was, like 1-800 like raw sex or something, or butt sex or whatever, and as soon as it connected, it was just some chick moaning like crazy.
Here it goes. I already know it. You ready? Here it goes. Oh yeah, baby. That's the only way I like it. Other girls say it's too nasty, but it's the only way I can get off.
How do you know that?
Do you want to talk to me and my friends for $3.95 a minute?
So
what?
I wasn't
Here I
gonna
am
gamble.
just dialing 1-800-Snapple.
I wasn't gonna gamble like that when I was a kid. If I was gonna dial a 1-800 number, it was gonna be to talk to fucking Miss Cleo so I could find out about the rest of my fucking life.
Oh,
okay?
no.
The only 800 or 900 numbers I'm dialing is to listen to fucking Mean Gene Okerlund tell me about the WCW hotline.
Hell yes. And let's remember that the WWF also tried a hotline for a brief period and it tanked.
Because they stole fucking Okerlund and shit, dude. Yeah, all that shit was terrible. They're all terrible. Yeah. When I first saw your album listed, I thought it was called Insomnia. What do you think about that?
I think that maybe your reading skills, you maybe like buff them up a little bit.
I can't sleep.
And we should also give a real quick plug. Not only was yesterday Rickshaw's birthday, yesterday was also the release of the album. So it officially came out yesterday, and there was a brand new music video.
Oh, that's why I have it.
See if you can find the spot where I fall down.
In the new music video?
Yes.
Oh, no.
He falls off the bed. Yeah, he falls off the bed, like pretty much face first into his guitar. And then you could see me being like, and then I try to jump back into the lyrics while I'm like,
and then I just pop up and keep going.
Yeah.
Dope. All right, I'll look for that. Mr. Martin, what made you want to be in a band again? I mean, haven't you done it all, seen the world?
Well, Matt, it's funny that you could ask, because I feel like the world is changing, you know?
The world is changing.
The world is a-changing.
No, he says the world is changing.
The world's a-changing.
I mean,
but anyways,
two dimensions.
You need his beard to say that.
I think, honestly, I'm always probably going to be involved in music, whether it's being put out or not. And me and this guy.
Boy, do I know what that's like.
Me and this guy were like, we moved to Texas at one point for me to be a vocalist and him to be a guitarist and us to write music. But we got picked up by all of our friends, and they were like, write a bunch of original music. And so we never got to...
Guess what, Mike? You play bass now.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, you're not a fucking vocalist. Get up off your ass and get this bass in your hands. Like you're the fat guy, so you can carry it the best."
Oh, thank God it's not an upright bass.
What is it like going from playing bass to actually fronting the band and like being the writer and having that responsibility?
I mean,
do you have an ego now?
It's not so different.
I mean, you bailed on me a couple times already. I thought we were friends, and
it's that ego, bro. He's got that frontman ego.
You got that famous frontman syndrome.
I mean, for one,
I tried calling him the other day. He didn't even answer.
That's not true.
Did he go straight to voicemail? Did he go straight to voicemail?
I was busy not carrying any gear.
Even worse, it was a ringback tone.
No, I mean, the one thing that I do see that might be a thing is like, now that I'm like, hey, I'm starting this new band, and like people are like, oh, you're the vocal. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, cool. I'll be sure to check that out maybe like in a week or 2 or 3. And then people get back to me and they go, "Oh, I thought you were going to play bass." And I'm like, "No, I told you I was the vocalist. I think I straight up just said it." And then they'll be like, "Oh, well, I always thought of you as just as a bass player, so I didn't like check it out for 3.5 weeks."
Oh,
and
my
now
God.
now that I have checked it out and I realize you're the vocalist, that's pretty cool. So
now
it's just
I
like,
give a fuck.
yeah. So it's like, it's funny that like that there's such a bass player stigma in the world, even though we do get chicks. We do hold the band together.
Oh, okay.
We do.
Bona fides.
No, triggered. Trig.
Whoa. Okay.
Someone came in and
too?
Someone came in and said, "Hey man, I was thinking about starting a project. You want to play bass?" And then the bombs and the helicopters and everything just started going off in the back of his head.
I'm the front man.
Ask me for my Vokes.
Dude, yeah, it's true. He's doing way more cocaine than usual too. Super inflated.
That's not true. I've always done that.
It's like, did I just slander his name? Doesn't matter.
But yeah, I mean, it's been fun so far.
Rickshaw's other nickname is Sniffshaw.
I see what you did there.
It's not true, but it might be.
How do you feel about being nicknamed a slur? I don't feel like me ever calling you that.
What's that?
I said, how do you feel being nicknamed after a slur?
It's not a slur.
Yeah, it's not a slur.
Rickshaw's an actual thing. It's a rickshaw. A rickshaw is a thing. Oh my God, he thought it was a fucking slur. Oh,
but also, you know, it's like if somebody could say, "Hey, lunchbox," you know what I mean, or something like that.
I'm not calling you.
That was offensive when kids called me that in middle school. Okay, I'd rather not go back.
It just so happens that a rickshaw is associated with Asians.
I mean, what's wrong with Mike? You know? I mean, come on.
How many Asian slurs do you know?
How many Asian slurs do I know?
Yeah.
Well,
all of them?
Being half Asian, I know a lot of them.
Give me 3.
I only know
I can't say Asian slurs on the air.
If you get me kicked off of YouTube, I swear to God,
what do you mean I can't say moonface?
See, these sons of bitches, dude. They come out and they do this shit.
Them low balls. They just keep throwing them low balls.
He thinks it's goddamn funny.
He put it himself.
It's not funny to offend people because I feel like I'm at fault. I don't co-sign this shit.
It's just 2 words.
I don't speak this way. I have always called Brian the other F word, a fuck mook.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a Lonnie term. Shout out to Lonnie.
No, don't ever shout out Lonnie on my fucking podcast again.
Can we have him on in his band?
Yeah, and we'll have him play a bunch of James Blunt covers, and then we'll go to fucking Field of Dreams and get shit-faced, and I'll fucking start a fight and have Nick fight it.
That's right. No. He used to cover James Blunt all the time. What James Blunt song are you?
You're beautiful.
No one cares.
You're beautiful.
No one knows these people.
You are.
And keep the questions going, Matt. Let's roll with it.
Your whole career, you've worked with female vocalists, and now you're working with a male vocalist being yourself. Is it weird hearing male vocals over music that you're working with? Seeing that you're doing them yourself now as a male vocalist of a band?
No, not at all. Great. But I will say, and you know what? People might give me some shit for this. People pay a lot more attention when you have a chick vocalist that's good at heavy vocals. So just saying, when you come out with an album nowadays and you're not a hot chick, you don't get as much attention.
Can we say that?
Can we say what? What are you checking for the censors for? What did you say that was wrong? You didn't say shit that was wrong. Are you looking at your phone for the violations?
I will say that I saw Dying Wish the other night and they were fucking sick. So, and everybody jump kicked a bunch of times.
I mean, if you,
like the scissor kicks.
Dude, as soon as she was like that first line that she drops on that one album, they just opened, like people were like drop kicking the sides of the pit to open it up, and then everybody just, karate fought.
Yo, guys, love the EP and videos. Pumped for y'all.
Appreciate you, Donnie.
Thanks, Donnie.
I don't think what people expected when Alpha Wolf was like, stop crowd killing, is how intense crowd killing was going to get. Because drop kicking people.
Killing.
Well, it was at the Dying Wish show. It was it wasn't really crowd killing. It was a mutual beatdown for the side of the mosh pit. You know what I mean?
Mutual. Okay.
They were like, we expect this.
Man, some people are into that kind of stuff, like the whole Dom stuff. I mean,
yeah, I love getting hit in the face.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video of the kid on Instagram? He's at a hardcore show, and he sits in the middle of the pit, like on his knees, like in this pose, and this Super Saiyan fucking thing goes over him, and then he starts fucking kicking, right? He starts hardcore dancing, and he gets to the one end and pushes a bunch of people, and this kid comes into him. He picks this kid up, drops him on his fucking head, pretty much, just slams this kid, and then proceeds to cartwheel all the way over to the other side of the pit.
Okay.
Kids in the face. So he's a gymnast.
Okay.
He got charged
about all that.
He did. I sent you the video.
He got charged for assault.
No,
we all know that guy.
That's assault, brother.
Should have got charged with assault. No, I was gonna say if it doesn't work out with Fantom Figures and you need a hot chick in the band, Book of Nile's always available. And hey,
oh, I heard. Yeah, that's right. She got canceled, right?
She got canceled hard. But
I don't know, bro. She's in my DMs, bro. Come get your girl.
I think that's factual. They figured, Matt got to the bottom of it. Matt was like fucking on her about it and was just like, yo, what the fuck?
I got to the bottom of a lot.
And what's she saying?
No pun intended. It's basically like she likes to fuck, bro. She likes to fuck. She likes to fuck, and like people are shaming her for it. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's real unfortunate.
I think that the context of what was happening really fucked her over. You know what I mean? Like,
someone did fuck her over. Someone in Australia who tried to fuck over another band and legally had to retract her statement. She's the same girl that's trying to cancel Booka over some ex-boyfriend bullshit.
I think Booka has seen the other side and understands that she probably can make money doing other things, right? She was on 90 Day Fiancé. She's been on some shows in Australia. Like she's got appeal. She's
blow definitely embracing her sexual side, bro. I'll tell you that much.
It's factual. I wouldn't be surprised if she has an OnlyFans. That may be Matt saying that she does have one. I don't know if that's.
By not saying something, you're saying something.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how did both of you escape the mean streets of Denton? Are you both from Denton? How did this work out? Where are you from? What's going on?
I mean, even talking about female lead singers, I mean, shit, one of the first ones I remember is fucking OTEP.
I remember OTEP.
OTEP sucks.
No.
Yeah, let's do
it. You gotta think back to like 2002.
I get where you're coming from because she was pretty sick when she first came out, but I've done a tour with her and she is a terrible, terrible human being. Like poops in bags and throws them out her back window of the bus because she doesn't want to go through the bus and talk to her band.
Hey, Buzz.
Yeah, like leaves 14-year-old girls crying in front of her bus because she does not want to talk to any vans.
Did you know OTEP spelled backwards is Petho?
Peto? Pedo?
Hey, I didn't say it.
Petho.
But yeah,
are we still doing an interview?
Yeah. Where were we at?
Sorry, I got on Booking on Instagram. And
let's start from the beginning. Me and Justin went to high school in Kansas.
Oh, Kansas. Okay, that wasn't in any of the press release I got.
So after I moved down here, he moved down here, and then my buddy. I wanted to be a vocalist. He wanted to be a guitarist, and then my buddy Lee was like, "Oh, you gotta join my band. Pick up that bass because I assume everyone who doesn't play any instruments should play bass." And so he made me play bass. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to play bass, you have to take Justin as a guitarist. And he was like, fine. And then shortly after, he was like, I don't write anymore. You write.
Whoa, okay.
Lee is off to the side here in the studio, and he's actually like nodding. And oh, here he comes.
We're like,
he owes everything to me.
You heard it here first.
Hey, me and Mike were the ones that I taught Mike how to play bass. We sat down in the living room of the Weaver Street apartment, and I taught him how to play bass.
Yeah,
and he's pretty fucking good now. I'll tell you that.
And I was like,
taking it upon himself.
I was like, this is good, like Guitar Hero. This is no problem.
Brian, you know how I feel about bass players.
I was gonna say, does it offend you that now people are just backtracking bass and like don't give a fuck?
And people hate interviewing the bass players of bands, especially.
That's what Matt meant by that. So early on in scene radio and shit, when we were doing interviews, we would get fucking good people. We'd get vocalists, we'd get like hot shit. But then every now and then we'd like reach for a good band like Devil Wears Prada or fucking Under Oath or some shit.
They gave me Jeremy DePoister. Cool. Why didn't you give me fucking Grant?
The dude.
No one cares about the bass player of Under Oath. I'm sorry. You're a nice guy, but who the fuck cares?
What band are you in again?
Your name's not Aaron or Spencer.
Listen, as a bass player in Iwabo, people wanted to interview me because I had better jokes than the rest of the guys. You know what I mean? So, and also during the Iwabo stage show, they would always want me to tell some jokes to fill up some time, right? So there was a point in time when I stopped talking on the mic and I had some people be like, how come you didn't tell any jokes today? What the hell?
Why are you mad, bro?
Well, I mean, let's be real. The entire like Iwabo persona while you were in that band was just about fun, jokes, laughter. Like you guys hung out with fans before the shows, after the shows. The entire show was fun. Like you guys would do stupid shit on stage. I mean, you kind of gotta roll with it when that's your gig, right?
I mean, also, you know, like I always did the floor is lava thing and everybody would like go crazy. And that was like the lead singer in me, dude. And I only got that for 2 minutes every night of those shows.
And I got them all the time.
So is this band based in Austin? Are you keeping Austin weird? Are you or what is this? Where are you from? Where do you?
Well, Rickshaw doesn't live in Austin, so I don't know.
So it's not even so is this a Pflugerville?
Pflugerville band.
Well,
how many bands do you know from Pflugerville?
Well, there was that mariachi band
they're doing that
played
thing
at the swingers orgy that Brian invited me to.
Oh, no.
It's funny to all them, but nobody. But who lives in Austin, guys? Californians, okay?
So real quick, yeah. Last night when we were hanging out, Fuzz tells me, "Yo, Rickshaw gets so pissed when you tell him he doesn't live in Austin," and I was like, "I know, right?"
Why are you such a dick?
Well, you can't listen. You can't claim that you live in Austin, but also claim that you live in the swinger capital of Texas, which is clearly Pflugerville. So I mean, pick one, bro.
It's like if Fuzz was
the meth capital of California. Okay, we don't have a whole lot to run off of.
Hey, we're moving up in the world from meth.
I will say this. The meth out there was way better.
He was going to say better than the swingers out here is what he was going to say. The meth out there is better than the swingers out here.
But it's like if Fuzz was in the band, we wouldn't put Crumb. We'd put Denton. That's just the way, you know, you got to step it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
He's like, I guess.
The closest metropolitan area.
Yeah, if we ever played a show, it wouldn't be in Pflugerville. Damn.
First of all, if you said that you were a band from Denton, Texas, I'd probably pay less attention. So
yeah, I'd delete. if that's
but if we were in Crumb, we'd be like, "Hey, live show at the dollar store, bro."
I don't think
we're not
playing at Dollar General.
Dollar General, bitch.
2 drink minimum. You have to buy a Yoo-hoo.
I would play a roller skating rink again.
At least Crumb sounds cool.
That shit was dope.
Sounds a lot better than Denton. I'm from Crumb. That sounds cool.
Wasn't Crumb a character from Real Monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. That's kind of cool.
Anyways, guys.
Is it?
So what is your goal with this band?
I think that our goal right now is to pump out another EP and then jam some shows after that, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're definitely working on some stuff.
Is there anything Sorry, go on.
Oh no, we're just we're able to sit down and right now with me working and going to school, like once I'm out, like we're gonna be like banging them out.
I like banging
in the grossest way possible.
But that's also like our thing right now is like we're fucking grown-ups, dude. It sucks, and like you have to make bills and make rent, and it's hard to get together and play shows, especially when you live in 2 different cities.
Yeah, so, it's not all glam and fucking like sunglasses and stuff.
Yes, so we're just gonna be a fucking dad band or whatever that just chills.
A dad band from Denton.
Okay. Yes, he's just changed the band name to Dad Band from Denton. Do you guys
damn dad band from Denton?
Given all the press and stuff that you guys have done, it's clearly just you and Justin in the band right now. Currently, do you guys have any plans on filling out like actual full-time members for the other positions? Or
well, it's like I said, Fuzz probably would be part of the band but he just couldn't make it to like we did our photo shoot when we flew out to do a video and Fuzz couldn't make that, or Fuzz didn't want to make that.
He couldn't make one band practice.
He could have been sitting on that bed, bud.
Matt's shaming you.
He's just sitting on the bench. He's Ben Simmons right now. He's got a mental block and back injury, and he can't join the game.
Well, but also as you know, as a dad band, that we all have jobs and we all have shit to do. It's like I'm not gonna shame him for not wanting to fly out and film a video. But whenever we do play it live,
I will.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, show up and play some drums, dog.
My dad is banned. Just kidding.
I'll shame him. So does this mean we have like tours or just more EPs, no full lengths? Do we have like any merch? Do we have a collaborative fanny pack deal with JoJo Siwa? What's going on?
We have a merch store right now.
You do?
Yeah.
I haven't, dude. You have a merch store, and I haven't asked you for free merch yet. Oh wait, wait a week over here.
You got the link?
I can put it up here. What do you need?
Yeah, put out a link. But make sure you code it with one of my links too. So you're gonna do any tours? You're just talking about how you knew the dude from Suicide Silence. Why don't you tour with them?
Well, yeah, I'm sure I could just
convince. One time I saw you play with fucking Chimera. Why don't you go play with a better band than that?
Well, obviously, Matt, you're saying all these things in a live show where people will end up seeing it, but you're also blowing smoke up people's ass because you don't just go, "Hey, I know you. Put me on a tour." Obviously,
that's a lie. That's exactly how it works.
No, that's bullshit. You have to be worth something.
Well, how many subscribers do you have on OnlyFans?
I don't got OnlyFans, bro. Unless I'm watching.
Dude, let's be real. They're gonna look. Oh wow, Justin said, "Fuck this interview."
I'm out.
Look at the fine china back there, dude.
I know it's the best.
I guarantee you are not allowed to touch that glass at all. Someone will get in trouble. I'm just calling it right now.
All right, I'm gonna share this link real quick. It is a Downright merch link. So for all of you out there that are into
Downright?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I thought I was gonna have to kick you.
Boom. There we go. It's gonna be down at the bottom of the screen right there for you guys. So if you want to give it that real quick copy and paste,
pick it up.
I don't think you can copy and paste that, but you can definitely figure it out for your fucking self. Oh wow.
Yeah, we lost Justin.
He totally just left.
No, it's Justin altogether. Maybe we can tell him to. Oh, you can't hear any of our audio?
He's back.
Oh, he's back. Okay, it's Justin saying that. You're good?
Good now.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Plus, I could get a beverage, so hey, it all worked out.
All right, my last three questions are mainly for Mr. Rickshaw here, but I think Fuzz might be able to help you as well. Let's get right to the chase. 7 days ago at the Survivor Series, did you or did you not screw Bret Hart?
Fuzz, we need you. Fuzz, we need you over here.
Is that
bro? The Screwjob.
I'm gonna need my professional, my insecurity guard.
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
Let's get right to the chase. 7 days ago at the Survivor Series, did you or did you not screw Bret Hart?
Did I screw Bret Hart?
I'm sure in some parts of the country there's a collective groan that you're not accepting responsibility, that you orchestrated the situation. The fact that there are people who are not going to understand what you mean by Bret Hart screwed Bret Hart. So what do you mean by that?
I don't even know.
He doesn't know. I passed the question to Fuzz, and we both don't know what you're talking about.
Bret Hart is
some folks on the internet know in 1996, Bret signed a 20-year contract with the WWF. And I'm sure there's folks at home now that are saying, well, how could Bret Hart be, he's got 18 years left on the contract. How can he leave? Did Bret Hart ask you to leave the WWF, or did you ask him to leave the WWF?
I know. What is going on?
I'm getting I'm so scared of Matt right now. It's not even funny, dude.
Shawn Michaels threw that. He knew what he was doing whenever he went to Vince McMahon. I'll tell you that right now. He went to Vince McMahon and he knew he was doing. He threw Bret Hart under the fucking bus. I'll tell you that right.
You guys are all fake ass old school wrestling fans. Each and every one of you. I'm sadly disappointed.
We're just brain dead, Matt.
I guess so. One last question, okay, for all of you to redeem yourselves. How did Stone Cold Steve Austin get the Austin 316 moniker?
He loves the Bible.
That's a
son of a fuck.
Fucking got him. Yeah, fuck.
The Stone Cold said so. Jesus Christ.
Amen.
There better not be any wrestling references on this album because I'll know you guys are frauds.
There's only a couple.
Top 3.
There's like 13.
I definitely didn't understand the Lorena Bobbitt references on the album. You threw me off there.
Yeah, dude. You know, the one song is like, hit you with the boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Throw it in the woods.
Throw it in the woods.
All right, next time I decide to rip off an interview word for word, I guess I'll do something that the people might understand. I thought everyone knew the Montreal Screwjob. Brian got it, but I guess it's a fucking echo chamber.
You're talking to the wrong person. Should have talked to Justin.
Dude, I'm a wrestling fan. I'll tell you that right now.
It's all my fault. I screwed up. I have unpaid interns and I do poor preparation.
To answer this WrestleMania for this match.
Dude, I don't even
throw him in the sharpshooter.
Whatever, dude. Yo, I watched a lot of wrestling. At 96, I was like 9 fucking years old, man. Like you
don't remember things from when you were 9 years old, bro?
No, because I've done a lot of fucking drugs in my life, so I don't fucking remember a lot of stuff.
I had this little red pillow that I would just.
You remember Wrestling Buddies?
Listen,
Wrestling Buddies,
dude, Wrestling Buddies. Fuck yeah,
Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker.
Boom.
Oh yeah, I would definitely fuck my wrestling.
Hell
buddy.
Yeah, that's
Ultimate
sick.
Warrior, baby.
There he is. Yeah,
Warrior.
buddy.
What's up? And
I
Macho
for
Man.
sure
He's
poke
got
the
Macho
hole of the
Man,
Warrior
too.
wrestling
And
buddy.
What's up? You got Big Boss Man, Roddy Piper.
Yeah. Get these other wrestling fake
Bret Hart.
fans out of here. These
Bret Hart.
guys.
J-Town's hurting feelings right now.
Look, there was a point in time where I definitely showed up every Monday night at my friend Ian's house to watch to see NWO, and we only cared about 2 things: Conan and fucking Sting, bro. At that time, that was it. We wanted to see Sting drop from the Raptors, and we wanted to see Conan.
Yeah, he was the shit, bro.
See, you were WCW. I'm WWF, bro,
Dude,
all the way.
with the glasses,
True that.
The Lokes.
True that.
If there was ever NWO double cross that bummed me out, it was when they turned on Conan.
Yeah.
When they turned on Conan, that was rough.
Yeah.
Ryan, go in a different room.
Why?
Because there's an echo. Go in the bathroom.
Echo.
Take your phone in the bathroom.
No,
And masturbate.
Well, we can hear you through our mics, so you just talk loud, and then it'll work fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, this will be great for our audio listeners. So I've officially ran out of all the questions that the unpaid interns fed to me, including the poor Bret Hart interview question. So Brian, what do you got on the docket?
You can hear me with no echo. We're good.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave.
So, this is probably the most important question for the entire show, and all 3 of you have to answer it. It may not, but you guys have to answer it. You have the capabilities of dispensing any type of condiment you want from one of your 5 fingers, or from each of your 5 fingers. But they each have to be a different condiment, and it works for both hands. So whatever your thumbs are, right? So which 5 condiments are you dispensing from your fingers? And I need specifics. Can you say barbecue sauce?
So first off, I hate white condiments. I have a fucking horrible fear of white condiments.
Yeah,
that is not where I
used
thought
to
that
throw
sentence was going.
If you used to be able to say mayo to him, and he'd be like, "Oh God, oh God, fucking shut up."
So
I hate mayo, but I love
I'm
ranch.
gonna go. Ugh, gross, dude. It's fucking nasty.
What about cum?
Well, yeah.
You mean web?
It's web, dog.
You've
2022. It's web, dog.
Don't talk like you don't web on yourself.
Those girls aren't asking me to send web shot videos with the sound on.
Fuzz web swings with me all the time.
I web swing. Anyway, let's get back to the barbecue sauce. All right,
let's get it.
So I'm gonna go. One would be ketchup for sure. I'm all about it. So, and then honestly, The next 4 would just be different flavors of barbecue sauce. So we would go
Sweet Baby Ray's.
So we'd go Sweet Baby Ray's, obviously.
Yeah.
And it would be the hot and spicy, like the sweet and spicy, the regular, the brown sugar. Oh, God, I can't think of the other one.
What about something like Rudy's barbecue?
Oh, dude, Rudy's barbecue sauce. Yeah, that'd be tight too. Yeah, but
what about Miracle Whip?
Dude, man, we gotta play like that.
Oh, man, you fucking with fuzz like that?
That's hurtful. That's hurtful. But it would be barbecue.
It's got the zing, man.
It's got that tasty zip. Tangy zip, sorry.
You know what? I'll go sriracha on one. I actually love that stuff, so I'll do that.
Okay.
See, mine would be Tapatio.
Damn, Tapatio.
Oh, Valentina's. Damn.
And then obviously ketchup.
Yeah.
White as hell. And then
wait, what?
Miracle
Heinz
Whip.
or Hunt's ketchup.
Yeah, I got to do the Miracle Whip.
Ew, Miracle Whip's disgusting. And is it Heinz or Hunt's ketchup? I need to know.
I have to go Heinz.
Okay.
If he said Hunt's, I was going to boot him.
You redeemed yourself on the Miracle Whip with the Heinz.
I'm a honey mustard fan, so honey mustard. And then Sweet
Tight.
Baby Ray's hickory brown sugar.
Hickory Doc.
Backed.
Okay, so me, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna go Miracle Whip.
Come.
Yeah, bitches. I'm gonna go Sriracha.
Come.
I'm gonna go Sweet Baby Ray's.
Which one?
Please.
It's really true. Which one?
The brown sugar.
Brown sugar is dope.
Become.
And then I'm gonna say Cholula.
Ooh, you got money?
Yes, that's what I would do.
You got Cholula,
Bro, you can afford Cholula?
Cholula,
bro.
The sweet habanero.
That sweet habanero is fire, son.
And then I'm gonna have to pick just a mustard for the thumb. You know what I mean? Like maybe some yellow mustard. Just because it's
brown
old school
mustard.
French's, right?
Do you like Dusseldorf?
Did you call me?
She got them alien thumbs.
She's got a lot of mustard in that thumb.
Mustard.
Do you think she sticks those up MGK's butt?
Yeah. Oh, up his urethra for sure. They space dock.
They space Jesus, dude.
But yeah,
they carry vials of each other's blood around, dude. I'm sure she's got like a fucking Ziploc of his cum in her handbag.
Respect.
Now the slider.
It's a condom.
It's actual like zip.
Oh, you're
and
wordsmith.
Are we talking like gallon, quart, or sandwich?
It's a snack size bag.
How are you not booted for saying cum in a baggie?
Oh, am I supposed to? Can I not say?
Jesus.
But it's in a bag. It's not even like it's not on. It's in a.
It's not on him. It's in a fucking bag. Oh, look at the cat. Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to show pussy on screen.
Ziploc.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa,
I don't know if we can show pussy on screen.
Sorry.
Shaved pussy on screen. Whoa. Oh.
All right. Any more questions?
I got nothing, bro. I don't have any money to pay these interns.
Yeah, we close out on the condiment ones. Hey, I did make a little banner for them in the.
We usually close out on the condoms.
Yeah.
Well, let's throw some plugs around, bro. Yeah. Not butt plugs. Plugs for our stuff.
I'm all
Justin, go first. What do you want to plug?
At Fantom Figures. It's our new little project that we're doing. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's wonderful.
What's your personal one? Get some people to follow your personal.
My personal one is at the Justin Brock, and if you're interested in me doing hair, it's at the Justin Brock Hair. So
shit.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Get it.
Shit.
I like variation.
Whenever we start playing shows, I'm gonna do my hair like Orgy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do Static X, but opposite.
Right.
Dreams digital.
Dude, that record so underrated.
Bro, that record got me involved with the strangest fucking girls in my middle school.
You were talking about tours earlier. Static X, Mudvayne. You seen Mudvayne coming back?
The girl's rat bit me, bro.
Girl's rat bit you?
That's why I stopped listening to orgies. Just get you into the strangest girls. Fuck
so
that man.
Everyone right here, are you going to see Rob Zombie, Mudvayne, Power Man 5000, and
yes?
What's the other one?
Static X.
Static X. Who's going?
I'm going.
Win.
That's like my high school described in person.
Right.
I mean, here
Brian,
in
there's
Austin,
random
we're gonna
people
have to
walking
get
around in your
lawn
home.
tickets.
There's lots.
We're gonna have to get lawn tickets at the Austin show, so we're gonna have to bring 2 pairs of binoculars just to see the stage.
And
but I'm gonna
3
be there
pairs
for
of
the beer.
underwear.
4 because Power Man 5000 is tight too.
Fuck yeah. Mega Kung Fu Radio.
Fuzz, why don't you plug some stuff too?
Plug something besides my.
I got nothing. Well, I guess here soon, Terminated's gonna drop a track at some point, but I'm not.
Terminated.
Yeah, man, really sold me on that promo. I'm fucking.
Yeah, dude, I don't fucking care. I could care less about fucking getting recognition from anyone about anything that I'm involved in.
Yeah,
Fuzz's band has been working on track for at least 7 years.
Yeah, it's true.
It's about to drop.
So it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, we're not even gonna go there.
No, a track that you've worked on for 7 years is gonna be fucking.
It's gonna be the doctor.
It's gonna be so bad.
Better be like Pootie Tang's music.
Oh yeah, for sure. No,
it's like Guns N' Roses Chinese democracy.
Do what?
Chinese democracy.
See,
for sure.
GNR.
That's Guns N' Roses. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm not actually. Do I have to? I'm not.
Right, he's not being racist. He's talking about Guns N' Roses.
Wow.
GNR.
All right.
GNR. God damn it.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, Fantom Figures, please. We need our shit to look like people will care about us. So go to the Facebook, Fantom Figures with an F. There's an Instagram, Fantom Figures with an F. Go to the YouTube. Watch. We have 2 videos, and that's pretty cool for like a band that just came out last month.
I mean, seriously, how many bands do you know released 2 videos?
I know one of Mice and Men started. They just signed within 12 hours, but whatever.
Okay.
Get him, Matt.
Okay.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
I knew this one band that.
Chunking, dude. He's chunking, bro. He's chunking.
Damn.
J-Town, you're the man. I love you. J-Town, I love you so much.
Dude, James isn't here. James Rudetsky, what's up?
What's up, bruh?
Amen.
All right, have we got all the promos out the way?
Yeah, I don't even know my handles on anything.
You guys have an OnlyFans?
Also, my Instagram, iHateGhosts, if you want to say what's up, you know what I mean? Shit.
I'm gonna release my foot OnlyFans later. I'll post it.
All feet.
I'm gonna release my foot in y'all's ass if you keep talking a bunch of bullshit.
I'm just gonna photocopy my thumb on my toe, or my toe on my thumb. Either way.
Either way, I have a chub.
Brian, where can they find you?
Smush.net.
It's not Smash anymore. We call it Smush. We're calling it Smush now.
Yeah, because it sounds more gentle. Smush.
Smush? Yo, I want to smush.
I'm gonna smush that.
Smush or smoosh?
Ooh, smoosh.
I like
good.
smush.
Sounds like what your grandma would say. Ooh,
Yeah.
smoosh your cheeks.
Oh, he's just out smushing.
My German grandmother.
Isn't it Smush Morgan?
What?
Smush Morgan?
It rhymes with
Smush
smushmortion. It rhymes with
Smush Mortion. We're gonna go get a Smush Mortion.
Everybody's getting kicked.
Let's do it.
Brian, where can they find you before you're kicked off the show?
As always, I'm Brian of Death on Instagram, Twitter, The Common Chaos on Instagram and Twitter for my podcast. And if you're on Grindr, we can have a good time, I guess.
Oh,
got him.
He's not talking about grinding up some butt either.
I'll smush.
Grinding up some butt.
You know you're talking about grinding that
Hit
butt.
me up on Grindr, I'm gonna smush. That's all I gotta say.
Dang, that's a headphone drop. I'm out.
Oh my God. Make sure you follow both my Twitter accounts since I got the last one deleted for wishing death upon an abuser who probably deserved to die. And make sure you follow all my Instagram at iHateTheScene, Twitter at Scene Radio, Twitch.tv/iHateTheScene, Facebook.com/iHateTheScene, YouTube.com/C/iHateTheScene. You can find all those links and more at our awesome renovated website, iHateTheScene.com. There's like highlight videos. Maybe if this episode's good enough, it'll make the highlight reel. Probably not. It was really fucking stupid.
Shit, you better watch what you told.
It got good when I jumped on.
Yeah, it definitely got good when Fuzz was here. Any last words before Brian gets us canceled forever?
I love you, Matt.
Hey, how come you guys stole I Hate Ghosts and put Scene on it? That's like...
End the show. End the show.
Wow. Pretty sure I had this way before you.
Cut
Cut the shit.
I knew I was
Wieners!
fucked.